Good evening, good evening. Hope we are all doing well. I've always got to scroll back down on Streamlabs to make sure this audio is actually working. Hope we are all doing well. A little bit of a last minute live stream in the sense that I only just scheduled it onto YouTube like 10 minutes ago. But we'd been planning to do another stream this week because earlier in the week the races were just absolutely tip top. We're not going to do very well on the wet tyres, however, so let's change off of those and head on to... We'll get to practice in on the hard tyres for the half a lap that we'll get before we head into the race. Hope everyone's doing well. I've been out filming today, so it's why we're just getting back onto... I've just got back, sorry, so it's why we're getting back onto the stream and why I've only just scheduled that up. I wasn't sure what time I was going to get back, but thankfully we made it back in time. So, we'll see how we get on tonight. I'll probably, I think, stick with Daily Race C because it was an absolute belter of a race earlier in the week. On Monday night we had two great races, but most of our stream was dedicated to Daily Race B at Abu Dhabi. And then we jumped on here and had two of the best races that we'd had all night. Oh my goodness. A little bit of understeer there. Now, I don't know what it is about the Ferrari at the moment. That feels heavier than I remember. The steering feels a little understeery to what I remember. And I know that they released a patch update this week for the Abu Dhabi issues. I believe that was what the patch update was for. I don't know if they've tweaked physics at all. What do we think? What do we think and what do we know? Anyone know anything for sure? It just felt very... It felt a bit different, that. I don't quite know how to explain other than it felt, yeah, a little bit heavier, the steering. Or a little bit slower and lazier. Not heavier in the wheel. I made that clear. But yeah, a little bit, I don't know, a bit more understeery. So I think that feels like it's a physics change rather than a force feedback steering kind of change. If anybody has any answers on that, do let me know. At the moment, let's see if I can get the chat up on my phone as well. There we go. Right, let's give this a go then. Predictions in the comments. I'm not expecting too many people on tonight because we've scheduled the stream very late on, and that tends to not notify many people. But if you are watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Please do drop a quick hello in the chat. Let me know that you're watching, and yeah, get your predictions in as well. Right, we'll make sure that we're actually recording. I almost missed the record button there. Here's someone in, that looks like the 296, that, which is a pretty crap car at the moment. I think they haven't really gave that car the full beans when they've released it into the game, just to make sure that it didn't become what normally happens and become the best car of the entire grid. With each new update that comes. Oh, that's almost a little bit of contact into the back of the R8 there, but it is not. We are having to lift a lot here. John, how we doing? Oh! Usual Saturday night carnage. I'm going to let that... he's backing off as well. So I think he might know... He might have actually spotted me earlier than we thought. I was giving... We'll make sure he keeps the place. Oh, someone's gone off. Someone has been pit maneuvered. And the rest of the grid... Oh, my goodness me. Oh! 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 Round the outside of this one. Oh, my goodness. First lap. First lap from the back of the grid. And on the hard tyres, might I point out here. Up to P8 at the moment. It's going to be P7 when this guy serves his penalty. Tremendous. Yeah, the Mazda 3 was the meta car for 6 months after its release. Yeah, I remember when all you could drive was a Mazda. Well, I've just slagged off the 296, but here it comes. Yeah, well, I obviously outbroke there. I think we could all see that. You don't need me to commentate on that one. Tell you that I outbroke there. Don't go off the white lines and we'll be alright there. Bully's gone. Snap of oversteer for him there. He tries to correct it and off he goes. Right, well, I'm hoping for some good results. I wasn't expecting any, but I'm hoping for some good results. And they're on the cards as it stands, I would say for sure. Oh, just outbraking there. A little bit too far, too deep. Sorry, John, I will catch them comments in just a second. Oh, little snap there. We're all right, though. Keep the foot down, and away we go. Started P16 yesterday. Same car was P4 after turn 5, lap 2. Nice. Yeah, well, it's been similar for us there. Just slicing through the grid, or just avoiding the carnage, really. It's not even about overtaking, as much as it is just avoiding carnage, avoiding trouble. Speaking of trouble, oh, I'm glad he stays ghosted there. We can just keep our foot planted, away we go. Up to P6. So I think what's been happening is that whilst track limits has not been getting policed at Yas Marina in terms of actual track limits penalties, what has been happening, because we started to join in with the let's just disobey track limits in an attempt to remain or be competitive, you have actually been getting SR policed on your SR for that. And so we're down in the lobbies of people kind of like B and C rated on their sportsmanship rating, which is all fair enough. I do agree with it doing that, but I think penalties in the race, people are only going to know about it when they're actually getting the penalties in the race. However, it might mean, let's be fair, that we get a couple of half-decent results, and maybe, just maybe, that might count towards our DR as well in these slightly lower lobbies. But there's still some really quick drivers in here, so... including Karun Chandok, ex-Formula 1 driver. Who did, I can't actually remember, mine's gone blank there, who Karun actually raced for. I want to, was it Renault? Am I making that up? I think I'm making that up. Oh, Force India. Yes, that's correct. Absolutely it was. Absolutely it was. I started doing my F1 research so that I can say I'm no longer only a Drive to Survive fan, and I started going through, I bought the F1 Premium subscription, started going through all the old F1 races from, well, I started at 2006, I think, and started watching them all on the F1 TV subscription thing, with all of the full races on there. Not many people remember, and I didn't realise until I found out, there was a full season. Someone's going to ask me which year it was and I will forget now, but there was a full season where Martin Brundle was actually main commentator as well. I think if I remember, that might have still been when it was at BBC. I'm not sure. Anyways, we've got another Ferrari in front of us here. The trick that we had in the last races of the stream earlier in the week was that we were in the 458 and basically nobody else was, and the 458 was tremendous in the corners, or out of the corners mostly. 2011, there you go. You can't turn in. Oh, I mean, you can see me braking alongside. Surely you can see me braking alongside there. Right, nice slipstream here. Yes, yeah. I mean, 2011 was a tremendous season all round as well, wasn't it? But yeah, I mean, that race, that was one of the first full races that I actually kind of like went back to watch. As soon as I got into F1, I was like, right, just as a pastime now, or whenever I'm literally like eating dinner or tea or just sat doing work, I was like, I'm just going to have F1 races on in the background permanently. Just absorb as much of it as possible. And at the time, I went straight to YouTube, and actually Canada 2011 was one of the very few full races that was just on YouTube at the time. Oh, that's going to be track limits for us there. Killer. That's going to be a penalty, probably. We're actually alright. I'm surprised at that. Normally that is a penalty. We received a couple of penalties for that earlier in the week. Well, he's taken a very wide line into that one. So we'll have that. Right, let's keep going up to P5 for the moment. 6 laps in. We're going to do... What are we going to do? We want 8 laps on the soft tyre. Running that till the end, so we're going to come in at the end of this lap. Hopefully this next lap or two is where you start to have a bit of the crossover with the pace of the hard tyre versus the soft. So we might start to see or find out, because we are closing to these guys in front, find out who's running the soft, which looks like it might be quite a few of them up ahead here. The race leader, definitely. Make me a GT3 Citroen livery. Oh, mate, thank you so much. Is that for the Citroen, what's it called? The car that doesn't exist. That one. Thank you, buddy. You're an absolute hero. You will notice I remembered. I often forget because well, just because I'm a Wally, really. And get so used to going into the rent-a-car and not remembering which ones I've got. But we've got our livery on for this one. Of course, we absolutely do. In the Ferrari. Right, in this lap, this is going to be a killer here. If these guys are going to brake, I'm going to judge here because we might lose loads of time. No, we're all right. That's going to be a penalty. Ah! I had that slight snap there. Did you notice? Oh, that's going to be a 3-second penalty. Bugger. The one we all hate. Yeah. Yep. It is quite good. I do like the car overall. But yeah. Yeah, 3-second penalty. I knew that was coming there. So this is going to be even more difficult if we want any chance of doing well in this race. The 3-second penalty on that straight is going to be an absolute killer. I'm going to try and nip underneath as these guys understeer. Yes! Well, Karun Chandok there has just absolutely launched us off the track. I think that's him giving us the place back, though. I mean, if that was me, I wouldn't then go for a move to the inside on the hairpin, would you? He's had a bit of a snap and he's lost it there. Right, here we go then. So we're going to see what the gap is to the leader when he comes out. And that is the gap that we're just going to have to close down, but not without serving the 3-second penalty. Which is just going to be such a killer here. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. James, how we doing? Hope we're all good. Right, look at this gap here. 25 seconds is the gap. Oh, that gap's going down. Look at that. Wonder if the race leader served an even bigger penalty or if he's gone off at turn 1. So the gap's now down to 20 seconds. But still, we've got 6 laps. No, 7 laps. Goodness, can't count. To close 20 seconds. Are we really going to be 3 seconds a lap quicker and then actually overtake? Not impossible, but borderline impossible. We've done so well at attempting the last to first challenges on Monday that I was kind of hoping to do a bit of the same again. But I think everyone that would have been in the 296 or trying out the 296 has realised it's crap. Or at least it's going to take another update for them to figure that one out with balance of power. Right, let's see if there's anyone else to pit. There's only P3 in the pits at the moment. Or is there others? Are there others? No. Yes. Bully. Yes. Few of them in. Right, P7. All is not lost. Come on. they've almost killed each other there. That's going to put us right on the back of them, and once again, slow us down a bit here. If he understeers, we can go for this. I hope he doesn't have a snap, though. Now we're going to be on the outside. Yeah, look at his understeer. Look at how wide he's gone. Understeering us off the track. Keep it flat. Come on. If we can just, I mean, even if we try and aim for a podium, P6 is still great from the back of the grid, but if we can aim for a podium, maybe. Good slipstream here. Come on. Come on. Predictions in. What do we reckon? How well can we do here? How well can we do? We're up to P6. Everyone's done their pit stops now. So it is just about pace on track. And trying to close. And close. And close. And maybe overtake. Oh, as clean as you like. Clinical. Clinical. Right, 12 seconds to the leader. Oh, we do have one more person to come in. Well, we said podium. We said podium. We've closed a massive gap to the leader. We set fastest lap here. 11.7 is the gap to P1. Four laps left, though. Do we reckon we could do it? Surely not. Surely not. We have gained the 3 seconds a lap average, though, so far. But our pace is going to start dropping off soon. Right, I feel the understeer starting to creep in. And the lack of grip on those rears on exit. Come on. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Does that say Adrina? Am I reading that right? Adrina, Luke, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, hello. We've got the podium, albeit by 1/100th of a second as we head into turn 1. There we go. Right, 9.2 to the lead. We might get Gibbo here. 3.2 up front, but I don't know if he's also on the soft tyres now. He might be off the hards, I think. So he might be chasing down the leader as well. Oh god, there we go. The understeer now. Yeah, the lack of grip. You're second guessing every sort of throttle input now. Ooh, there we go. I'm the one who told you I recently subscribed. I remember. Thank you so much, Luke. I really appreciate that. An absolute hero. We got a few views on the one about Yas Marina. Quite glad with that one. A few new subscribers, so I always really appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. We're just going to have lost a bit too much time, I think, to be chasing down the actual race leader for P1 here. And you can see now where the hard tyres are performing as well as the softs, basically. Because this guy behind me now. He might have me on exit yet. I think it's just going to be a valiant run to the podium, I think. Not quite going to manage challenging for the race win, but a P3 from the back, once again, is not bad going at all. And yeah, I think Gibbo ahead there is going to be on the same tyres as us by the looks of it. Could be wrong. We're still gaining a bit of time actually to the leader as well. Still taking out a little bit, but never going to be enough to close anything. For the gap that we fell behind, I think that 3-second penalty is definitely what's done it. We probably lost, what, 4.5, 5 seconds on that. Take it to the line. We're going to have to defend this one though for the final corner. Jobs are good, and 6.5, 6.6 to the leader. We'll go in again though. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? P3, we'll have that. I think we still get... In fact, actually, everybody's SR, we noticed there, everyone's SR has gone back to S. So we might be back to normal lobbies after this one, which will be good. Right, we get a couple more races. We're going to be streaming till 10. Like I say, very rarely do we manage to get back on for a second stream as well. These days, normally we used to stream 2 or 3 times a week. And even when the manufacturer has been on, I've struggled to manage. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. If you can hit the like button on the stream, hit subscribe as well for the channel if you haven't done so already. If you're tuning in to watch your stream for the first time, please do say hello in the chat. And yeah, we'll jump in for another one, I reckon. Yeah, so everyone's AR has gone up. DR, sorry. No. Oh my god. SR. And our DR has gone up, so I don't know if it reduces kind of like the percentage of how much it's going to go up when you... oh my god, look at this. You just have enough time to get back into another race. You'd miss that if it was... if you're in a slower lobby where your race time was like 20... That was 25-minute race. If you're in a slower lobby where your race is like 27, 28 minutes, you ain't getting back in, bruv. Right, apparently we're going to start on the heavy wet tyres, and that's good, isn't it? That's just what we want. Right, predictions in, as always. We all know the score. Still plenty of people in the 296. We're going to start from the back of the grid once again. P14 this time round. No quali time set. I reckon if we started setting some quali times, we could do that in the next session if we want. Or go straight back in if we don't want to go back in for another race. I reckon we could set some decent quali times on the soft tyres. I reckon, well, I mean, pole position there's a 138.2. I reckon we could do that. I reckon we could do that easy on the softs in a proper quali session. 3-0 to Sunderland. Yeah. Oh, fingers crossed not. But they are doing way better than us at the moment, aren't they? Weirdly. Right, predictions in. Go. There's someone dropping to the back of the grid. Fancies himself a challenge. Oh. My fault there. My fault, gents. So sorry about that. My fault, my fault, my fault. Yeah, colliding with another car. I will absolutely take that. Outbroke massively there, but then we were having to put a bit of steering input in because the Audi in front of us also went for the move. So then all of a sudden we're trying to brake with a whole load of steering lock on, which was never going to work, was it? So that wasn't me just being... I was being a little bit silly, but it wasn't all stupidity. I'm sure we can agree and see that. Oh, it wasn't a Audi, sorry, it was a Lambo. Oh, a Lambo which is out of control. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Right, let's try and catch up. Let's try and undo our mistake at turn 1. That's going to be difficult to do that. That's going to be so difficult to do. Lots of race. Yeah, exactly. Lots of race still left. Better to do that at turn 1 and have the chance to claw it all back. On lap 1, sorry. And have the chance to claw it all back. Right, you can tell I'm concentrating because I've gone quiet. Well, we still managed to P3 and we had a 3-second penalty in the last race. Although that was for cutting pit entry. Messed that up slightly. But we still cost ourselves a few seconds by actually stopping, obviously, to give the places back and let the cars all back in front that we binned off. It's not the end of the world, that. We can still get a good result here, I think. I hope. But yeah, Newcastle-Sunderland derby tomorrow. First one in a long while. Although I think the thrill of it's been taken out because we did have Newcastle-Sunderland in the FA Cup. But that didn't really feel like a derby day because it meant nothing in the sense that we knew Newcastle were never going to win the FA Cup, even though they won, and neither team was going to win the FA Cup. So winning that game to progress to the next round didn't really feel like a derby, did it? But tomorrow's a bit more. I expect to see horses punched once more, sadly. Right, well, 4 laps completed. We're back to where we were, which is obviously still at the back of the grid, but heading down into turn 1, a few tenths off the cars in front. there's someone gone on the left-hand side there. Only team for months not to score against Scouserpool. Who? Oh, Brighton. Brighton. I haven't seen the score, but I'm guessing it weren't good. If you're the only team not to score against Liverpool, it was either a draw or a loss. Either a 0-0 draw or you got beat. What was it? Was avoiding action, that one there. I'm trying to give him the place back. I think he's backing off as well. I was literally trying to give him the place back. I was literally trying to give him the place back. If he's done that deliberately, I was trying to give him the place back there. Unbelievable. Was that Sewer? That was Sewer there, wasn't it? Yeah. Giving the place back. Many exclamation marks. Two 0. Not good. Not good. Brighton's normally one of those sort of like bogey teams for pretty much every club in the Premier League, though. It feels like Brighton's winning against all the big clubs every week. Yeah, super frustrating that when I was legitimately you could see I was slowing down, moving all the way to the outside to let him go through. Maybe I should have just done it at a more obvious place. But so I was trying to give the place back. That's 10 seconds that we've lost on that last lap. Another 3 seconds slower on that one. I could see why he's annoyed. Like, I'd be raging, but I would, you know, hopefully I would like to think that wouldn't be my first go-to reaction. I'd at least give it a couple of corners, see if they're actually slowing down or not. I should have just stayed left. I've tried to avoid him going to the inside, like just cutting across the corner. Obviously, I still made a little bit of contact, but if I'd just stayed left or ran off the track, like, that would have been the sensible thing to do. I do always complain about people taking avoiding action by going into the inside. It's like the thing that everybody does in a bit of a panic. Because I think deep down people still think, oh, I'll just go to the inside. I avoid him, but it might work at the same time. So he's pretty much going to end up being our race now. 2.4 ahead. This is a race to see how not far last we finish, basically. I think we can all agree. Oh! Cancel! I wish there was a cancel button. Damn it. Why isn't there a cancel button on... Oh. Gone back out on the hard tyres. Are you actually for real? You've got to be for real. Or you've got to be joking. What a div. What an absolute div. Right, I'll tell you what I'm doing in the next race. The 2-stop. In fact, we're doing it in this race. Not the ideal strategy, though. Oh, we might as well just carry on at this point, I think. Get some practice in on the hard tyres there. Yeah, we need yeah. We need a few more people chatting in chat with John, for sure. Please do say hello if you are if you're new to the channel, especially. Please do say hello. And if you're not new to the channel and you've been on here a while, all the more reason to say hello. Well, our challenge now is to just see how well we can do doing 2 sets of hard tyres. Because if we go into the pits again, we're obviously going to end up right the way at the back of the grid. And that's an even more boring race with less actual battles. So we'll try and hold on to Sauer in front, who was the one that ran us off after we did nearly kill him. But as we were giving the place back, or trying to, he decided, I'd rather just have you off instead. which actually cost him loads of time. I don't know if you noticed that, but actually cost him so much time. It was definitely not worth doing. Look at this. Even on the hard tyres, we're gaining time to the leader out of a few of those corners there. The Ferrari all-round is just a very, very good car. Mustang needed. Nope. I refuse. I feel like this is all good practice, the more that we race on the hard tyres, to be fair. We could back out and go set some quali laps, to be fair, if we wanted to do that. Or I'm challenging myself to try and catch up to Sua on the hard tyres while he's now on the soft. Victor, how are we doing? Bill, how are we doing as well? Hope we're all good. And I'm determined to not let that gap to the leader go above 30 seconds. Yeah, streaming again. Not even Monday, I know. What is going on? Crazy. Quali t-shirt time. I mean, is it actually worth it at this point now? What time is it? Because we only got 2 laps up. We'll probably not even get. We'll only get 1 fly and lap in. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Top time in the world, 136.9. Let's set for a 136.8. Right, predictions in. What do we think our fastest lap will be? Our lap in purple. T-shirt game. If you guess correctly and you get all 3 decimal places correct, free t-shirt from the merch store. We'll probably get 2 laps in here, I think. 2 full laps. Got no idea if that's a good lap or not. James saying 57. I hope he means 37. 38.6. Right, now a 38.2 was pole position lap time in the last lobby. This is where all major lap time is gained and lost here. This sector. Right, we'll probably have about a 10th and a half out of that by the time we actually cross the line. We'll get enough time for one more lap. It's going to remain over the 2:10s. Decent. That's decent. Right, let's go. 38.3. As late as I dare here. Come on. Oh. This might not be enough time. So easy to forget how long the run is to the line. From here, I think we'll be okay. Just. Right, if we do improve here, it'll not be enough time for it to register and take it in to the next lobby. It'll be a little bit too close. Just trying too hard there on the corners and on the lines. Yeah. Not quite good enough, that one. That 38.3 is not going to be too bad. We'll start somewhere near the front, I imagine. But I might be wrong. I quite enjoyed starting from the back, though. I'm now a bit gutted we set a quality time. The British weather's went away. Raining for like 10 days. No good. No good. As they say, at least the plant's got a feed. Oh, right. No, I want to start on the hard tyres if I can. Ah, that might not have registered in time. Although James is saying start on the softs. James is saying start softs. Well, basically we'll see what we've ended up with. We'll see what we've ended up starting on. A little bit too late to have changed, but it might have carried through, it might not. Yeah, we're on the softs, fair enough. We're on the softs. I would have probably rather the hard tyres, to be honest. Come on, Em. Let's go. Oh, bit of a moment for that guy there. He's going to be on our left-hand side now. Not going to be ideal to try and carry this one around the outside, is it? Nope. Oh, he's hit us there. He's hit us. Damage behind. Oh my God. This guy. No! Oh my God. What a horrible first lap. Horrible first lap, that is. Basically, if you want a chance of actually winning this race, which, let's be fair, in this lobby we do, you've got to be at the front by the time you go into the pits. because the threat from people behind, then on the soft tyres with the lighter fuel load catching you up, the threat's too much. So you don't want to have lost too much time here and then having to try and battle your way to the front with a couple of these guys that have pitted also on the hard tyres the same as you, because you're just losing not only a load of time to begin with, but then double the time that you're losing against the soft runners. He's give us that one. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. He's give us that one back. No, that's fair play from Danny in the end there. Can't argue. I just don't like that we've lost all that time to the leader whilst we've used, you know, the best two laps of tyre life has gone to scrapping. Now P1 has served a penalty. Might be a penalty that. Trying to push too hard. Might be a penalty. Yeah. Damn it. James is on a rampage. Right, we're up to P2, but we've lost so much time, so that kind of undercut threat still, I guess you would call it, is definitely still there. Not necessarily a direct undercut in terms of pit stops, but unless you're absolutely eking out a gap that people can't then later close when they go onto the soft tyres, it's going to prove a killer, this. Right, 6.95 to the leader. Make that 7 seconds now. German has better acceleration. Yeah, German power versus Italian power. This Ferrari, its party trick is just its grip and speed out of the corners. Look at that. 10th and a half, 2 tenths gained just out of turn 1. Yeah, P1's definitely on the soft tyres, yeah. Be even faster if you hit an apex or two, I know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that actually happened? Oh, I clipped an apex! It happened! Yes! Oh, look at that. You're right. Purple sector. Fastest lap. Fastest lap? Not fastest lap, but purple sector because we hit an apex. Fastest lap might be on the way. Who knows? Doubt it now because I missed the next 3 apexes after that. I done 1. Was that not enough? Damn it. Right, hear me out, because I can't remember how long a pit stop takes. But do you reckon we should try the 2-stop? I'm actually being genuinely serious here. The race win, I don't think's on the cards. One, we've got this guy 6.4 seconds up the road. The other thing is that we've easily lost 10 seconds in this race in total. Maybe it's not 10 seconds actually. I'm trying to look at the lap times down there. We've lost about 4 seconds. Of valuable race time versus someone who's going to be further back and not. Well, can't remember how long the pit stop actually is, so I don't know. I assume it's not going to work because we've seen literally nobody try it. But I'm wondering if on 2 sets of softs you could claw back the other pit stop, and I'm just thinking of being, I don't know, out of traffic, out of trouble. Because we've seen the lap times come down. When we've been at the back of the grid and then we've gone onto the soft tyres, we've seen a gap to the leader like absolutely disappear when we've gone onto the softs and they've been on the hard. We've brought down 20 odd second gaps. Box lap 9. I think this one's probably going to be about as much as we've got left. Race leader has served, I think, another penalty there. It's going to be a very stupid move. I'm only asking the question because I can't remember how long the pit stop time is. If we know how long the pit stop time is, we'll be able to work out whether it's possible or not straight away. I just didn't pay attention to it on the last few races to even know how stupid an idea or potentially sensible an idea it is. Right, we're coming in. Nah, we'll go again. I'm going to go again. I'm going to listen to James this time. I'm going to listen to James this time. I'm going to go one more. Might live to regret it, but we're going to go one more. James, you're saying stay out. I hadn't even seen that one, but I listened to you from the previous comment. I'm going to go one more. Let's just see. Look at that. Everybody coming in behind us. Right, let's go. Come on. Right, now we want the hard tyres on. Definitely, don't we? Yes. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, let's see where we end up. Like John says, relatively speaking, we've been... Oh, actually, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Right, okay. Right, so 2.4 to the leader. We've pulled in that gap. The problem now is whether or not people behind who will be on the hard tyres... sorry, the soft tyres... whether or not they can close the gap. But as we've seen when it's been the other way around, all the other races we've started on the hards and then gone on to the softs. When we've done that, we've clawed time back hand over fist. So I'm expecting people to do the same. 2.4 to the leader in front though. Come on, that's who we're chasing down now. I didn't think that we would have been battling for the lead as obvious as this, because he pulled away a whole chunk of time. We can see, though, American man behind, racing under a French identity. He's just took out 2 seconds in that last lap there, so he's on track to get past us. We need to be careful. .6, come on. Does anyone see what car he's actually in? I mean, I've got the screen right in front of me here. I'm struggling at the moment to see what he's in. Oh, it might be. I think that might be the R8. Yeah, I think it's the R8. Gap down to 2 seconds briefly there. 2.0. Nearly 22.0 the gap there. Right, 2.2, let's go. GSP Sim Racing. GSP Sim Racing, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome along. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching the live stream, please do say hello in the chat. Massively appreciate that. Thank you so much. That might be a new subscriber from one of our videos, though. But if you're on the live stream, please do say hello. Heat as well in here. How are we doing? Hope we're all well, buddy. Oh, God. No, come on. We were doing better than the guy in front, but we seem to have stopped doing better for some reason. .9. Come on. Yeah, please remember to hit subscribe. Absolutely. If you can do, goes a long, long way to supporting a tiny, tiny little channel like this. Right, 2.8 again. Come on, closing again. Closing once more. He's got the car, faster car in a straight line, look. Much faster car in a straight line. American man 5 seconds behind us now as well. He's already halved the gap that he had to us. Three clean laps, absolutely, that's all we need. .4, we're bringing the gap down again. Just look at that time he gains in a straight line. Trying to eke out 10th after 10th in the corners, and then you kind of just see it all get undone on the straight. Come on. Come on, last lap. Gap down to 2 seconds now. We've got the better exit as well. I think we should be all right. 3.8 is the gap behind. We're going to be on for P2 here, I think. Oh, we're so desperate for a race win now. Well, we got the gap down to 1.7. Be 1.8, 1.9 as we cross the line. But I think that is a valiant effort and a good result. Oh, man. Well, he was in the R8. I don't fancy trying it, though, because we've just seen how much we closed to him. He was quicker in a straight line, but that caused a disaster in the corners. But yeah, we'll not complain with that, will we? Stuart, thank you for subscribing. I just seen that one. That was a few minutes ago. Thank you so much. If you're watching on the live stream, please do say hello in the chat. Henry, how are we doing? There he is. I was checking thinking you were going to get me. Well, I was hoping. How, Henry, is the R8 any good? Do you recommend it? Because it looked like we were catching you in the corners way quicker in a straight line, but it looked like it was a bit of a handful for you in the corners. Any good? Or are we better off sticking with the Ferrari? Let me know. That was good, that. That was good fun, that one. I enjoyed that. Right, we're going to go one more. Last race of the stream. Oh, we're going to have to get straight in here, actually. I forgot how close this is to the... Right, we're going to go Ferrari again, because otherwise we're going to jump into a... Otherwise we're going to jump into a car that we do not know. I reckon if we go onto the hard tyres to start with on this one, just to see. Yeah, I'll read that out, but I'll say don't mess about this time. Elbows out. Take the bloody Z4. Bill's desperate for me to drive the Z4. We know the Z4 will be an absolute disaster. With the livery that I made for you. Yeah, we need to get out in that car in the livery. But if I do that now, that's asking for trouble, that is. Henry saying it's a 37.9, decent, but in the race I feel it's slow. Okay, got you. Stuart, how are we doing? Good race and good luck. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Are you in this one? Well, we don't know yet because lobby hasn't loaded in. Were you in the last one I meant, Stuart? Were you racing in that one or not? Yeah, when you start from the back, maybe go on the hards. Yeah, well, this is the oh, here we go. Here we go. We're in a lobby of A pluses now. We're back. We're back with the A pluses. And these guys, look at these guys. Look at the speed of these guys. These are rapid. Henry's in this one again, look. There he is. The closer in this 38.6. His time starting a couple of places behind us. Right, double check that we're on the hard tyres first of all. Yes, we are. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ah! It depends on the track with the Z4. I will say that. Yeah, second fastest car behind the 458. The Z4. No, we're gonna go. Yeah, we go hard tires on this one. Sandy Newton. I think that's how that second name's pronounced as well. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you are on the live stream, please do say hello in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. Oh, here we go. Right, let's go. Come on. This has a chance to be our worst or best race yet. We're not expecting podiums and race wins, but if we can just move forward, that'll be good. Let's go. In the Ferrari once again, starting on the hard tyres. Brake balance, I'm double checking all the way to the rear. Let's go. Well, already a little bit of something into turn one. Oh, someone's facing the wrong way. Juice is gone. That's two people off the track. How's their rejoin? Oh, it's not great. How is this the A plus lobby? How is this the A plus lobby? I'm going to have to try and go all the way around the outside here. Is it going to work? It kind of does, I think. Please don't close the gap on us. I was going to say, I was waiting for him to close and us have to go off track. Right, Vestex in front of us. Oh, I'm waiting to get absolutely murdered there. Right, I hate using this phrase or hearing it in racing, but I think it's time to settle in now. First lap done. We've survived. Let us continue. Probably third or fourth best for the Z4. Fair play, right? Well, I don't think well, this is our last race of this stream, but I want to be back on tomorrow as well. So I've just loved this race and combo so much. So maybe that can be the try all cars if we manage to get onto it. Yeah, Stuart saying make your car really wide. This is the This is the plan, but also the problem with Fuji. It's difficult enough to overtake, kind of like as it is, but it makes the 1 or 2 overtaking opportunities really difficult to defend because they are such good overtaking opportunities. But defending them costs so much time. 9.3. That's our reference and only a reference. That's not our target to try and close that gap to the leader. Come on. If we can keep our hard tyre laps in the 40s, then that is very nice going. Right, there's Henry in front of us as well. I think he's in the... Is Henry in the Ferrari this time there? Looks like, I think that's the 296. We've got the 458 in front of us, I think. Woohoo! That was on its way around for quite some time before I realised there. Right, come on. We're always happy with a nice slipstream train down the main straight. Although we're then not happy with the traffic in the midfield of the track. Oh, half second for Henry there. I didn't actually catch what that one was for. Right, they've compromised each other there because then Vestex is trying to go to the inside to either get past, but then Henry's also defended. So sorry, Henry. And then, yeah, he's compromised his exit as well. So we're going to have, with the slipstream, it's not going to be worth trying to bump draft all the way down there. Oh, Pitbull with a outbraking himself, and he's ran into the back of those guys there. So now we have a little bit of so-called clean air. Right, P6 is all right here. This is P6 on track before any pit stops as well. So this is decent. This is really decent. Go long, James is saying this time round. Oh, I was thinking about pitting there. I was thinking about pitting on that one. We'll go next lap. Or end of this lap. What do we reckon? If we pit end of this lap? We agree or no? Agree or not? Look at that gap to the, honestly, that gap to the leader. 17 seconds is the gap in 6 laps. That is literally losing to him 3 seconds per lap. That is mental. Yeah, I'm reckoning box. I reckon box. Penalty. Penalty. Damn it. Damn it. Penalty, I bet. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Honestly. What a way to throw that race away. What a way to throw the race away. Yeah, I've absolutely messed that right up. Oh, I'm so gutted. I'm absolutely so gutted. Absolutely gutted. 3 seconds is such a killer. It's so much more than 3 seconds lost as well. Oh, man! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That's nearly 5 seconds lost, I think. My maths is right there. Remembering those numbers right. Of what those gaps were. He said do another race. I love it. He's not daft. Archie's not daft. I hope he had a good birthday as well, by the way. I forgot to say it. Right, come on. People pitting in front. Just, yeah. Look at that race leader. He's still out there. Still out on the soft tyres. And we're pretty much... Oh, he's probably served a penalty, maybe. So that gap's come down quite a bit. He might have served a penalty. Which would be interesting. Either that or he's just nearly binned it on a very worn set of soft tyres. Yeah, P1's a very, very quick driver. He's rapid, yeah. I mean, even if we manage P6, which is where we're at now, that is still an unbelievably good result from the back of the grid in an A+ lobby. But I just got this feeling that we might have one more position in us. Do you know what? With this Ferrari, you don't realise how early you can actually pin it until you just put your foot down and it just it just goes forward and not sideways. And then you're like, oh, actually, I could have been so much quicker all this time. That doesn't last for too long though, because then these softs do start to drop pretty quick. Right, we could have P5 here. We're right behind him. That was a... Oh, we tripped over each other there. I think he was staying to the right-hand side to just let me past. Oh, and I wasn't sure if that's what he was doing or if he was going to start defending or cut across. I did not have the momentum to kind of like go to the inside for a move. I just didn't realise he dropped off to let us pass there. It took me way too long to realise what he was doing. Right, is the race leader mental? That's my question. How has he not come into the pits yet? Or has he? And he's just that quick that he's gained still 20 seconds and just undone a pit stop? Or is he still out on the soft tyres now? That's crazy if he is. That's absolutely crazy if he is. He was in the pits, he's on the hard tyres now. How is he that far ahead? I know he's quick. Did he really pull that larger gap? That's crazy. If that's him with a pit stop, that is mental. Tyres 3/4 life left. May want to add one more on the traction control. This is where I'm a bit of an idiot. I don't drive with a traction control and I refuse to use it. That is where I'm a little bit silly though. Yeah, John saying he doesn't need traction control. Many times I do, I just decide not to use it. One, as a way to try and get better and try and get used to driving without it. And obviously overall it is quicker to not have it interfering, but 8 times out of 10 I bin it. So I probably do need it, I just don't use it. Oh, there's a moment. Yeah, their leaders are just mental quick. Like, absolutely unbelievable. And do you know what? Look at the two of them as well. The two of them are scrapping for the race lead. How close they actually are when you see both of them on the track there. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. They are battling for position and still quicker than me. And on the hard tyres. Is that right? So they're on the hard tyres, battling, and still quicker than me. Just makes you want to give up. Or have they done a two-stop and they're about to come into the pits? Please tell me that's what's happening. That would be the only thing that explains their constant pace for me. Or they are freaks of nature. If they're that quick on the hard tyres, that needs to be studied and put in a science book. Well, they're not pitting. So they're obviously just unbelievably and unbearably quick. That is painful. That is so painful. Well, regardless of how quick the race leaders are, freakishly so, we will absolutely still take a top 5. That is bonkers how quick they've been. Absolutely bonkers. P5 it is for us. I'm happy with that. Look at that. In a field of A pluses, a few A's in there as well, but that's their quick. That's a lot of quick drivers. That is quick drivers. Yeah, working together on the straights definitely is going to be helping them out. They're clever enough. That's the thing. Not everybody is clever enough to go and only work together on the straights. By all means, battle in the corners. But there's so much more. You can gain all the time back that you've lost, or a lot of it, if you just work together. Still, though, that's a wild quick pace, that. Unbelievably quick pace. Let's have a quick look at that replay, because I just want to understand how do we get that quick? That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. And we so desperately want to get back to A+, but it didn't last very long, did it? We were straight back down to A after a few races. Oh, that's a black screen there for a start, so that's not going to be good, is it? Let's see if this actually plays and loads. Oh, it has done. Fair enough. Right. Oh. Oh, dear. Well, that has never happened before. How weird. Even Gran Turismo cannot believe how quick those guys were at the front. Oh, I'm not that bothered about watching the replay if it's going to take ages to load. I'm not that keen to see how crap I was doing. For once, the game crashed more than me. Yeah, it's crashed again. Oh, no, it's come back on. Oh, it's crashed again. No. Whee. Oh, I keep pressing that power pack thing. You can't, like, quit out of it. You've got to go through all of the little bits of chats before it lets you back out. Right, showcase. WDC driver, what do you expect? I know, but, like, still, it's disrespectful how much quicker that was. Although a 20-second gap, actually, over 15 laps, it's only 1 second or so a lap quicker overall. So actually, it's not that bad. It was just the gap at one point was 40 seconds. But I think that is with us then going into the pits, wasn't it? Maybe I'm bigging him up too much. Oh, it's crashed again. Oh, it must be an issue with this replay. It's not having it, is it? Never mind. I really don't care that much to see how crap I was. We're going to end it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in, everybody. I really do appreciate it. For a last-minute stream on a Saturday night. I do wish that I could stream a little bit longer. But unfortunately, I cannot. We might try and get... Well, we will try, and therefore we might be able to get on tomorrow. I will try my best. Got a little bit of work that needs doing by the end of Sunday night, however. So I'll try my very best to get on tomorrow after the Newcastle match. I think the kickoff is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock kickoff. So I will try and be on for probably about 6 o'clock, something like that. I think 6 o'clock. We'll see if we can get on for a Sunday night stream. I think that would be good. If I do not manage to, for the couple of people that are still left, tomorrow night, the most important video on the channel ever since I set this channel up. Our cheap car challenge finally is done. It took another 2 weeks longer to edit all of the footage than we thought. We had probably about 20 hours of raw footage to condense that all down into a 45-minute video. This is our first real big video, and we want to do so many more of them. If you see that going up tomorrow, it's going to be premiered at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. If you see that going up, please do tune in, give it a watch. I would massively appreciate it. If you can drop a comment on there, if you can be in the live chat on the premiere as well, that would be amazing. It all helps. The more views that we get in the first hour of it going live pushes it out to more and more people. So if you spot it, click on it, watch it, please. Even if you watch it on silent on another screen and don't even watch it, just have the video playing and let your device watch the whole thing. Yeah, Z4, we will try and do that tomorrow if we can get on. And then if you want to suggest any others, I think the Mercedes got mentioned as well. We'll maybe have a little look and see what we reckon. Stuart saying what time for the videos tomorrow? Probably 6 o'clock for me live streaming, and then 5-6 o'clock for the video going up, for the cheap car challenge going up. Right, I'm getting slagged off by Bill and James. What are we saying? Oh, livery foot showcase. Okay. Right, Bill, is it on your... Where am I finding it? I've got you on here, Bill, haven't I? John, I always find easy because it's in the showcase bit and is always on one of the last things, or I click his profile straight from that. What am I... no, I've already downloaded it. Did I not download it? I already downloaded it, I'm sure, on the stream. Did I not? Did I? Did I not? My items. Styles. No, collection. Styles. Look for a Z4. Look for a Z4 from Bill. Maybe it's not in... I can't remember when did we download it? Search for Affinity Racing. I feel like I remember doing this on the stream. On a stream, right? Affinity, all one word, because if it's a tag, it's all one word, yeah? Oh no, I'm gonna put all one word. I'm gonna use my best judgment here. Affinity Racing. Obviously, this is all John's stuff, yeah? Everything coming up, tagged Affinity Racing. 2 words, okie dokie. Hey! Oh, there we go. Oh, there's some of these that I haven't... There's some of these that I haven't seen. 15th to the 10th, 25. That's when I was away on holiday. I've not seen some of these. Oh, Bill. Bill, how have I not seen some of these? I'm so sorry, buddy. What an absolute... Look at these. What an absolute hero. Oh, man. Look at that. That Ferrari one's... That is mega. Oh, it's got the Affinity Racing logo on the front. How have I not seen some of these? Right, where's the Z4? There's the Z4. Oh, Bill, buddy, I'm so sorry. I've not seen these before. Oh, man. All these cars. How have I not... one of John's there. I got that one. I've not seen these, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bill. Right, thank you, mate. What an absolute hero. Okay, so, right, Z4. We've got the Z4, I think. Because you don't look. Z4. Let's buy a brand new Z4 for that one. Just in case, because I don't think I've got one. Because I don't like the Z4. Z4. Bosh. It does say it's owned, but we're going to get a new one. Keep your fans happy. Oh, I can't believe that yeah, I feel like I remember searching it. It must have been a different livery, because I do remember Bill telling me to search it, and then I remember searching it on stream. Obviously for a different car, of a different kind, of a different time, of a different day. Of a different game, probably. GT Auto, customize, let's get that on. Right, we will try our very best, as I say, to get on for a stream tomorrow. And if we do, this will be the first one that we do. There we go. What a hero. Thank you so much, Bill. Absolute legend. We got a 75, Affinity Racing. He knows the score. Right, what an absolute legend. Thank you so much, Bill. Hero, hero, hero. As always. And John as well, of course. The two of you sorting me out, kitted up with some splendid liveries. Thank you so... Right, yous didn't see that. But I just saw what I assume was a spider, but the biggest black, what looked like a ball of fluff just running across the floor. In the corner of my eye, I caught that there. And that was a fucking big spider. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know where it's just gone to. It ran in that direction and my bag's over there. My bag's open. So the next time I take my laptop out of my bag, I don't fancy seeing that. Ugh! Right, I'm getting out of here before I get eaten to bits by spiders. Thank you all so much, everybody. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. If I don't see you in the live stream, 1,000,000%, because I'm about to upload it and do the thumbnails for it now, our Cheap Car Challenge video will be up tomorrow. So please do check that out if you have time. Otherwise, I will see you in a live stream tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you on our live stream for Monday, our usual live stream, Monday night live stream for the new dailies. Have a good weekend. Please all watch the Newcastle-Sunderland match, since there's no Formula 1 on a Sunday anymore for the rest of time ever until March. And yeah, I will see you all in a little bit. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Our new subscribers as well, please do say hello in the chat. I will catch you all in the next one, the next video, the next race, or the next live stream. Toodles!